copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay? If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it, is what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay. If any of that.
This is not another boring podcast. Mustafa through the police body cam. Defense attorney Brad Haywood, you are under the microscope. In this podcast, what we're going to investigate is 3 questions. Did the police department cut, edit, and mute police body cams before uploading them to the police department server, evidence.com? Is the prosecutor Sarah Sammy, and prosecutor Stephanie Buck, are they aware that the police department cut, edited, and muted body cam before uploading them to the server? And they're covering up for their police officers. Is defense attorney Brad Haywood covering up for the police department by not pursuing the missing police body cams? In this podcast, we're going to attempt to answer those 3 questions. We're going to take you through the body cams that we have to the scene, and we're going to find out if those body cams are cut. We're going to take you into the courthouse through the transcript, and we're going to hear what they're saying in court. And we're going to get to the bottom of what the police department did in the Mustafa Aljazari case.
If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay? If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you disclose that information in any way, all of it needs to be destroyed now. But if you disclose it in any way, it's going to put me in a position where I will have to withdraw from the case. If you all choose to go on the internet and try to publicize this stuff, that's going to create real problems.
Okay.
You can't do it, is what I'm telling you. You cannot do it. I will have to move to withdraw from the case.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So make sure everybody's aware of that. Okay. If any of that is posted anywhere on the internet, we're going to have problems. Whatever copies have been made of that, those need to be destroyed.
Okay.
Okay. If they get disclosed, that is going to put me in a situation where I will have to withdraw from the case.
Okay.
If you
This is not another boring podcast. Mustafa through the police body cam. Defense attorney Brad Haywood, you are under the microscope. Now, we're going to take a deep dive into the Mustafa Aljazari case, and we're going to investigate on this podcast what is going on with the police body cams in the Mustafa Aljazari case. And the reason this is relevant, it's relevant to find out when you find out that there are body cams that are edited by the police department, edited, cut, and muted before it's uploaded to the police department server. This is relevant because you're looking at a case in the Mustafa Aljazari case where the most important piece of evidence is the dash camera. Mustafa Aljazari has a dash camera in his vehicle. Well, today, the Commonwealth attorney tells you the dash camera does not have audio. The Commonwealth attorney tells you that the dash camera cuts off before impact. Wait a minute. How does a dash camera not have audio? How does a dash camera cut before impact? And that's what they have in the server. Commonwealth Amy Ashworth sealed off this case. If you put in a FOIA, your FOIA is going to get denied. You can't request the body cam. You can't request the dash camera. You can't request any piece of evidence in the Mustafa Aljazari case. Now, unfortunately for Commonwealth Amy Ashworth, we've managed to enter the server for the police department, evidence.com. And I have the whole entire file. Whatever they have in the server, I have it. And what they have in the server is a cut and muted dash camera. A dash camera that does not have audio. A dash camera that is cut before impact. As a matter of fact, there are 17 frames missing from the camera facing inside the vehicle. Now, when we go through the police body cams to find out what happened to this dash camera, this case gets even more disturbing. So we're going to take you through two specific body cams where clearly it shows that the police department spliced this body cam into two body cam. It's essentially one body cam, but this body cam has been spliced by the police department before it was uploaded to the server, the police department server. And there are 17 minutes missing surrounding the officer that handled Mustafa's dash camera on the scene. Now, we're going to take you through that body cam, and then we're going to go through the transcript inside the courtroom and find out what they're saying in court about the missing body cam, what the prosecutor is saying about the missing body cam. All right, so I think a good point to start is the body cam. Let's go to the body cam. If you go to YouTube, and type not another boring. All right, so let's go here. If you go on YouTube and type not another boring podcast, it's going to take you to our channel. And what we've done is we've uploaded the police body cams onto the channel, and we created a playlist. So if you go here, you'll see a playlist. If you go playlist, you'll see a playlist called Police Body Cams Mustafa Aljazari right there. Okay, so you click on it. Specifically, what you want to go through is Exhibit 10 and Exhibit 14. So if you scroll all the way down, each body cam is numbered as exhibit. And what you want to focus on in this podcast is Exhibit 10 and Exhibit 14. Now, those body cams are essentially one body cam. What the police department have done is they spliced this body cam into two body cams before uploading them to the server. And when you watch what's on this body cam, you realize that this body cam captures Officer Chad Mason, the officer that's handling Mustafa's dash camera on the scene. Now, what the police department have done is they took 17 minutes out of this body cam. This body cam is worn by Officer Robert Drum, the main investigator, the investigator that the police department already admitted that had falsified Mustafa's statements. This officer falsified Mustafa's statement in this whole entire case. The foundation of this case, an officer falsifies Mustafa's statements. Now, this officer is wearing a body-worn camera and captures the other officer that handles Mustafa's dash camera, Chad Mason. You find out that this body cam has 17 minutes missing from what this officer is doing to Mustafa's dash camera. Now, let's go to this body cam so that way we're all on the same page of what I'm talking about. So what you want to do is click on Exhibit 10. And in Exhibit 10, let's see if we can pull it up. right, so I'm going through the body cams. I'm trying to get to Exhibit 10. And that's the body cam that's worn by Officer Robert Drum. That's the officer that falsified Mustafa's statements. All right, there we go. I think we're here. All right, so there we go. So this is body cam Exhibit 10. And if you're the police department that's tracking this podcast, specifically on the top right corner, if you're an agency outside the county that's investigating this case, what you want to look at is the top right corner. This body cam starts off at 1850-0400 Axon Body 3 X60878296. So that's how you can locate that body cam outside of our YouTube channel and the numbers, how we numbered it as Exhibit 10. Now, for the podcast and how you can find it on the podcast, it's Exhibit 10. Now, this body cam starts at 1850. Now, we fast forward. This is where Officer Robert Drum gets on the scene. So Officer Robert Drum gets on the scene, arrives at the scene at 1850. Now we're going to fast forward to where that body cam is cut. That body cam is cut at 19:02 and 59 seconds. Okay. Now Exhibit 14, the body cam, the other body cam, it starts at 1919. Let's go over to the other body cam. So that body cam stops at, and it picks up at Exhibit 14. This is Exhibit 14. That's the body cam for it. Exhibit 14. It picks up at 1919 and 38 seconds. Now, the gap between Exhibit 10 and Exhibit 14 is 17 minutes. Why did the police department cut this body cam into two separate body cams and take away 17 minutes? Now, when you find out that this body cam captures the officer that handled Mustafa's dash camera, and today we're talking about a dash camera that's cut before impact and has no audio. They took the audio away. This officer, Officer Chad Mason, takes a stand at one point and tells the presiding judge, he testifies to, that when he got on the scene, he took Mustafa's dash camera back to his vehicle, downloaded the files, put the dash camera back onto the vehicle, onto the windshield, sat on those files for 2 days. 2 days later is when he filed for a warrant. 2 days later is when he uploaded the files to the police department server. He says he violated the chain of custody. What he was supposed to do is take the dash camera to digital forensic, Kathy Zymuth, and she's the one that's supposed to copy and mirror the files in this dash camera to protect the integrity of the files. And then upload the files to the police department server, evidence.com. That didn't happen. Officer Chad Mason downloaded the files, sat on them for 2 days, got a warrant 2 days later, uploaded the files 2 days later. And today you have a dash camera that's cut and muted in the Mustafa Aljazari case.